Now, I just want to share this. Let me move the mic closer. Just want to share this with you. When I was in New Mexico, middle of October, I had a few dreams while I was out there. I had two within a couple days of each other. I think I already mentioned this. I'll just say it again. Like, I was getting a belated congratulations because I guess I found something finally, treasure-wise, in this dream from a couple friends. So it was a late, like, after the fact thing. And I thought, are they trying to tell me, like, you're not going to get something this time? It'll be later? And then I had this other dream where I found these, like, gold and silver coins at this guy's house that nobody else found, and I found them. Anyways, I had a different type of dream. Another hurricane came through, meaning my house in Florida, not New Mexico. Although can't remember if it turned at the last minute. So I'll just show you my phone. This is my Outlook on the phone. Note to self. Another hurricane came through, though can't remember it turned. You can see the date, October 16th. Just to let you know that I don't make this stuff up when it, seemingly fits all of a sudden. Like, oh, I had a dream about that. I didn't tell you, but, because again, I'm not going to come out here and do videos for every time I have a freaking dream, because I have a lot of dreams and I write them down. But if you look on the screen here, this is the newest one. Now, here's what's fantastically interesting. I had a dream a while back about a hurricane hitting Florida. Remember, I told you guys that. And my daughter was out there in the backyard with my son, Ian. We lived on the coast in the dream, and I'm telling her and their friend that was out there, and Ian, turn around, come inside the house. There's a hurricane coming. It's not going to hit Louisiana this time. It's going to hit Florida. It's going to be here like in an hour or something like that. Finally, we have a hurricane hit, and, pretty close to my area. It didn't actually hit us dead on. And the hurricane's name is Ian. My son's name is Ian. We now have Hurricane Nicole. My daughter's name is Nicole. And I had that dream October, 16th? Another hurricane came through. I just couldn't remember if it turned at the last second or something. So, either is this thing going to come up here and whoop, swoop up to the right, or is it actually going to go across the state and then swoop up? Like I said, I just felt like there was some kind of sharp move, and I couldn't. That's why I wrote the note. I can't remember if it turned at the last second, it's going to hit Florida. Oh, turned, or barely touches Florida. I don't know. But it was enough for me to go ahead and write it down. You know what I mean? So I went ahead and did that. And I just thought I'd tell you. And let's see what happens. And remember, we're waiting on some crypto dreams. 408 Ethereum, 20 cent XRP. And by the way, have you been watching Matic? It's automatic. I know you feel it. It's automatic. That thing's moved up 40, 50% in it was just 70 cents. Low of 34 cents back in July or June 18th. The low of Matic. Current price $1.22. That's a 3x from the low. However, just in recent times, it was 87 cents. 84 last month, and then in September it was 73 cents. Again, $1.25 is the high. It's getting close to doubling even from then. So I just will tell you real quick, Daz Smith of the Crypto Viewing team had this session back in, I'm guessing this would have been, was it late? Yeah, I'm guessing this was like December, right in the beginning of January. They did their session for January, news and everything. And he said, I saw this crypto. It had this weird infinity symbol. I just got the words like skyrocketing, defies, like what the market's doing, is defying it and doing its own thing. It's just going up. He goes, but I don't know what the crypto is. I have no idea. So I go to bed that night. I think it was that night. And I'm like, Spirit, can you please tell me, is the coin that he's looking at, or that he doesn't know what it is that Matic? Because there's a few coins that have that infinity symbol. Is it Matic? Can you give me a dream? If it's not Matic, can you give me a dream of maybe the coin that it is that he's seeing? Because I think, to what I'm saying, Matic's the one. I feel like that's the one, but I want to be sure. They give me this dream, which some you've heard of, but maybe some of you haven't, because I've got new subscribers. But it's public news now. It's been the news. I get this dream where I'm like at my house, I think, and this guy just is right there, and he's got like this big Buzz Lightyear or like Iron Man, suit on, and he get this stupid thing out here. He's like, hold on, we're going up. So I hold on to him, and we skyrocket to outer space, and we go by these 3 satellites, and we were really close to them. I was like, whoa, like scary close to them, one in particular. So we just get into orbit just long enough to be up, and call it space. And then, okay, down we go. And we go down fast. He drops me off at a train station. Not back at my house. He drops me off at a train station. So I'm down, and I'm going out the doors to where the train is, and I just noticed it's just starting to move. And it's an Amtrak type of train. And it has like 4 cars, the 3 cars, I think. The locomotive, and then like 3 cars. So I'm like ready to go catch it, and I go, oh crap, it just started going. And I'm like, I could still run and catch it, but I'm like, well, it might be illegal. I might get in trouble. So damn it, I'll just have to call an Uber or something. And so I could tell, like, the locomotive, like, it was just leaving the station. Like, it didn't leave yet, but it was kind of getting, it was basically about to leave the station. It was leaving the station, but it didn't leave the station, because most of the train was still in front of me, with the locomotive just passing, the fence or whatever it was. And so anyways, I get this dream. I'm like, man, I think that's the coin. I mean, they just showed me skyrocketing, holding on for dear life to a guy. And it was fast. We were up in space in like a few seconds. This thing was fat. We were skyrocketing. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I go, I think this is it, guys. So I do a post on Patreon. I think this is the coin. I'm gonna buy. I don't think I had any at that time. I said I'm gonna buy some. So I went ahead and bought some, and bought a little bit more, and I remember I was speaking of my daughter Nicole in the hurricane, taking my daughter Nicole to get her some flower pots to Lowe's or Home Depot or something. I think it was Home Depot. And we're about to make a left turn at the light. Oh, train's coming. Okay, so now you gotta wait. Red light. And it's, for once in a million years, it's not a fast moving Amtrak. It's kind of slow. But nonetheless, it's going. And I get this feeling. You pay attention to that train. And I'm like, watching it. And I see in the front window of the locomotive is like it looked like a temporary ID number, like, train 507, But I think if I recall, I'll have to look at my notes. This is a while ago, but I think it was a temporary ID number. And it said, I think, 134. And I just get this feeling. And I'm looking, I go, oh my God, that's the train in the dream. There's a locomotive, there's the 3 cars. That's the train. This is when $2.30 something, I think, Matic is happening. And I already bought in because I heard the remote viewing, I got the dream, and I go, I'm not waiting, I'm gonna get some now. And so I see this and I just get this feeling like, oh my God, is that the price? Is it gonna drop from 230 or 228, whatever it was at, down to $1.34. And I'm like, that was too strange. The feeling was too strong. I'm going to have to post this on Patreon. It's not a dream, but I just saw the freaking train in the dream. I got to post this. So I post it. Guys, I think we're going down to $1.34 or 43, because I remember when I got to the house, I go, damn it, was it 134 or 143? I think it was one of those two numbers. I'm pretty sure it was the lower one. But anyways, long story short, Matic goes down. Matic goes down to $1.40. Yeah, let's see, that was May, March, April, June, December. $1.56, $1.43, $1.40, $1.36. You know what I mean? And then it did this nice little rally from there, you know, $1.65. And then down to the low of 34.5 cents, 35 cents. And so that was interesting. And then I had the crypto dumping dream about this weird toilet and shower together. I tell everybody about it, Patreon. Then all of a sudden I go to my Nicole's boyfriend's birthday party, grandparents' house. Hey, let me show you the remodeled room and bathroom. Okay, I walk in there, almost fall over. There's a freaking toilet and a shower together. I go, oh my God, I almost fell over. I get on Patreon. Guys, I think the dump's about to happen that they were warning me about. I just walked into the scene in the dream of this toilet. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I think they're letting me know it's getting ready to go down. Guess what happened shortly after that? Huge drop in the market. So I tell you this because I have a dream, Amtrak in the dream, Amtrak in real life. There's a number, pay attention, boom, it happens. Shitstorm dream, terrible bathroom scene with the toilet and the shower. They're telling me the crypto market's going to dump. I tell everybody, boom, walk into the damn thing in real life. I think they're telling me it's getting ready to go down soon. Boom. Because I walked into the damn thing in real life, in what I saw in the dream. At least the toilet. I didn't see the nastiness of it. I just saw the toilet and the shower together. So that's two things. That's twice. So Matic, I got the dream, the rocketing the space, and Daz Smith said it's like it does its own thing away from the rest of the crypto market. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's skyrocketing. It's like it defies all logic, defies something. And let me see if I can pull up a more advanced chart. It's just done some interesting stuff very recently. And that's on the daily. If we go to the 2 hour. You know, again, this thing's been down to 60, 70, 60 something, 70 cents, 74, 71, 70, 80, 84, 85. And then all of a sudden, this huge volume hits here. A lot of activity, a lot of buying. Price rising and more buying. And again, it topped out about 130 there, $1.30. Back down a little bit, 115. And then back to 130. And again, today we're at 122 basically. You know, $1.22. So this is just interesting to me because it's kind of doing its own thing. If I pull up, you know how I go in here and I'm like, look, the market, everything's doing the same. You know, you pull up Bitcoin, is it doing it? Not exactly. Not exactly. Digibyte. Not exactly. I mean, you know, 0.8 of a penny to a penny. Almost 1.1. You know, nothing to write home about. Of course, Doge did a weird move because Elon Musk bought Twitter and all that crap happened. So that was an interesting thing. You know, 11.11. Litecoin, of course. I mean, there's been some market movement, but it doesn't appear to be the kind like Matic. You know, if we just to get, you know, the 24th, let's say, until up here, that's a 47% move. You know, even XRP on the 24th, right there, 12% move. Litecoin, what we say, 24th, over here. Now, Litecoin had a 37% move in that time period. What else we got? Theta. Let's take a look at Theta, see what Theta did. 24th. 30% move. It's down a little bit now, only 20%. You know, back to Matic. Now, and I'm not showing you this because I think all of a sudden, oh my God, it's doing the big skyrocketing thing. And, you know, obviously it's not. But, you know, it's up here, you know, 46%, 47%. And it's not doing the little down thing that the other ones did, you know, where, oh, it's 30 here, it's only 22 here, you know. So it's looking kind of interesting, I guess is what I'm saying. And maybe, you know, we can have some kind of real cool, you know, movement in this direction. $1.70, $1.80, $2, you know. And this thing just keeps, again, just defies all logic and everything and just keeps going while the rest of the market does whatever the hell it's going to do. Again, we got a storm coming in. We've got elections tomorrow. We need to, you know, believe me, the Democrats need a huge, you know, pay attention over here. Don't look at this tomorrow. Can't wait to see what happens. Again, you're watching a shit show, a real live shit show. Can't wait to see what kind of days go by before we no longer count votes in one day. Days go by. Days go by. But don't you just feed him into a machine, zippity doo dah quick? Yeah, well, you know. Okay. So, anyways, I just want to mention the hurricane thing, remind you of my dreams, remind you what my dreams have told us about crypto, and to tell you, you should have faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, baby. Should I believe in Snippy's dreams? Yes, you should. Because it could pay off handsomely later. We just got to get this one last big drop that, again, I got numbers on. Haven't seen it happen yet. But we are in the month of November and all kinds of stuff. Again, some other dreams. A 9/11 more powerful than the first one. Saw that. Multiple flooding dreams, including what looked like maybe an attack on New York that caused flood, or the flood came from out, you know, offshore, came in, destroyed the city. Maybe the city was destroyed plus the flood. I'm not sure. I had some weird dreams on that. Again, the most recent one was the one with JC as a buffalo on a hill. And it was New York. It was the 9/11 thing. It was worse than the first one. Like, Spirit doesn't just give me some of these dreams that are just going to, like, not happen, I guess is what I'm saying. When I wake up from some of these, I'm like, whoa, you know, Spirit's all over my ass. Like, I feel it. Okay, pay attention. That wasn't just a dream. So, you know, stuff's going to happen. It's out of your control. It's out of my control. It must happen. It will happen. You know, try to keep your head above water, so to speak. Let's get this freaking crypto market going after this one final drop. All right? Let's see what happens with the hurricane. Another hurricane coming through.